So pretty. I'm gonna park that right there while I wake up the boyfriend and make some coffee. The boys and I are just waiting on our on our other party member who's taking forever. Even though the boys don't get to come. No, you don't, because you throw up in the car and you scream the whole time. You excited?
No.
But you get to name it.
I'm driving.
No, you're not.
And I'm not going. Hey, pretty mama. Hi. Pretty mama. Oh, God. Oh, hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Yeah, it's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. What do you think? You don't even care, do you? Cookie? Come here. Alright guys, I'll give you a little more context here while we watch this cute little bean wander around. So I have a really bad habit of perusing Craigslist in my spare time, which I don't really have much of, but most of the time you find stuff, it's cute, it's overpriced, or, you know, it's just a basket case, whatever, but I saw her ad and her little eyes just told me to come get her. I don't know why. She was just so stinking cute. She's about an hour away. So I texted the guy and I was like, look, got some more information, whatever. She's so stinking cute. And went to pick her up the very next day. And I don't know a ton about her. This guy only had her for 2 weeks. Got her from one of the sale pens. And only had her 2 weeks. And, you know, she was up to date on everything. So I said, all right, took her home. And here she is saying hi to Tara, which is the alpha mare in that pasture. And neither one of them squealed or said anything or was rude. And I was like, oh my gosh, did I really just get this nice of a mare? Obviously, she needs a lot of groceries, a lot of love. She was sold to me as a very spooky project. The guy said he had loped her around in the round pen a couple of times and she just wanted to scoot out from underneath him. So I'm considering her not really broke, just has been sat on, whatever, and I'm just kind of planning on restarting her very gently and slowly, and just kind of doing everything on her terms, letting her know that I'm not going to hurt her, and just letting her talent shine, because she really does have a lot of it to share, and she's got an incredible brain, I can already tell. So I just wanted to get all of that caked on mud and crust and everything off of her and let her feel a little bit better and let her know that this new home is only going to be her feeling better and happy and everything she could ever want. And I do know, he said he had put a blanket on her before. He offered me to take her blanket for an extra fee, and I was like, no, I've got some. I hoard blankets. But I didn't want to throw it on her, and I wanted to let her know that she was allowed to tell me she was scared and allowed to tell me her opinion on things and not scare her into submission or anything like that. So I took everything really, really slow and just take everything step by step, letting her tell me what she thinks about things, and if she's scared of certain things, just spending a lot of extra time working through them, giving her a lot of positive reinforcement. And it was here that I discovered she was really, really fearful of being haltered. And I think she just started to associate being haltered with negative things. So I just spent a long time putting her halter on and off, giving her cookies. And I started taking every opportunity to put a halter on her. So I didn't really need a halter in this situation, but I wanted her to associate it with learning and not a negative light. So I just took a lot of time throwing that blanket around, letting her know that I'm not going to slap it on her. She doesn't have to stand perfectly still. She can tell me she's scared. No big deal. We'll work through it. And obviously she was a really, really good girl. You can tell she's trying really hard and doesn't want to make the owner upset or anything else like that. She has a lot of fear in her little tiny body. I did measure her. She's about 14'1" for anybody curious. And then once she took a big sigh and showed me a lot of relaxation through the process, I went ahead and put her blankie on. I was a little bit hesitant about throwing a blanket on her the first night because I knew she was so scared, but it was supposed to get really, really cold that night, and I didn't want her to spend extra energy that she could have been using to put some more weight on and save weight that she could have been spending, staying warm. So I was like, all right, let's put you in a little taco for the night, and she was very, very happy. She did not want me to take it off in the morning, I can tell you that much. So again here, like I mentioned earlier, I went ahead and took every positive opportunity to put a halter on her and just make her realize that halter did not equal negative learning experience. So I did grab a different halter this time, that it wasn't a rope halter, so I didn't have to go up over her ears. Maybe, that was the problem, whatever, but she was perfectly fine with this halter. Obviously very, very focused on food. Made her a good warm meal, mostly of hay pellets, and left it at that. And she was super, super happy. I love her already.